Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the Spankatron 5000 show with your host, Kelsey Todd.
Hello out there in the world. My name is Kelsey Todd. I'm the host of the Spankatron 5000 show, and we are here tonight with two amazing guests. They're not here yet. I'm pre-recording this, trying to add a little bit of professionalism to the cast here. Tonight's guests are Rachel Perry and Jordan Eskanazi, two members of the improv group Half Sister, who recently performed at Bumbershoot here in Seattle. We have some amazing improvisers, and I'm glad to call them my friends. They're here tonight. We're doing the Spankatron 5000 show. I've already said that. This episode is brought to you by the one and only 2017 Dragon Sex Calendar. Yes, it's something of my own creation. I spent a year working on this. I didn't do any actual work. I paid other people to do the work for me, which is how capitalism works, my friends. That's right. Capitalism. Anyway, go to dragonsexcalendar.com, enter code SPANKATRON at checkout and get 10% now through the end of December off of your calendar. There are literally zero discounts out there right now, but for my listeners, for you out there in the world, you know who you are. Enter Spankatron at checkout. That's S as in sex, P as in penis, A as in anus, N as in Nancy, K as in Kelsey, A as in anus, T as in tits, R as in round, O as in ovary, N as in Nancy. Spankatron at checkout. Get 10% off. I love you all. Thank you so much for listening. We are back doing the show again, and I'm going to start doing the show in seasons because it's kind of hard to record this and my other podcast every week or even every other week. So I think I'm going to limit myself to, for every seasons can be thought of as quarters. There are 4 quarters in a year. There's 4 quarters in a dollar. That's probably related somehow, but maybe not. So I'm thinking about doing 6 episodes per quarter, which would make that pretty much about 2 every month. Is my math right out there? Someone tweet me. Don't tweet me. I don't do Twitter. Someone go to the Facebook page. Tell me if my math is correct. If you figure out if my math is correct or not, I'll give you an additional 10% off the Dragon Sex Calendar, which already gets free shipping. All right, enough plugs, people. Here comes the show. Thank you so much for listening. I love you all out there. Stay real and love each other. Or answering questions for you.
No, I think this is new.
Right? Well, okay, here's the dealio.
The headphones look new.
The headphones are the same. Everything's pretty much the same.
Uh-huh.
But I got rid of the table because it was just too fucking big, and I had to get new mic stands because the old ones I had to actually drill into the table.
Is Bozo the Nose new?
Oh, those are like $1 from China. I wouldn't get too close to them because it'll probably give you cancer, but they do help the pop filter issue.
Right.
These ones, though, are from
These are the good ones.
These are from America.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad that you're sitting there today.
Me too.
The reason why I like to be able to see both of you.
Oh.
And I have a hard time sitting there because I'm like, I can't.
They did call you like Sibo Jones when you were growing up.
They did.
Sibo.
Because you like to see 2 people at once.
I do. I like to see 2 people at once, and it was difficult with my eyes going.
Yeah, because you had the stigmatism, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me make sure. Right and left.
Whoop.
All right.
Now,
I just like that it was in its own little drawer. That's what got my attention.
I was thinking of what else can I put in that drawer, like little crinky dinks. Is that what they're called? What are the things called you buy at stores? Crinky dinks? Tchotchkes?
Shrinky dinks? Is that what you're thinking of? Tchotchkes.
Can I tell you guys something?
Please.
I am a grower, not a shower.
Uh-huh.
And when I'm just walking around during the day, if you were to pull my pants down, it would look literally like a little turtle head poking out of my skin. But when I get erect, I have like a nice sized penis, or so I've heard. But I'm really a grower. I'm not a shower. I'm really jealous of showers. But only if the shower gets longer than his. So like a shower, his dick will be flaccid, right? But then if he gets hard and keeps the same length, then that's okay. But if he is a shower and his dick gets much longer when he's hard, then I'm really jealous of that. But I'm like a turtle head poking out of my body type dick. But then when I get hard, I'm fine.
No, I mean, when you think about it, though, that's the safe way to be, right? You want to keep him protected, like, while you're not erect, so...
True.
Hey, like this?
There you go. Perfect.
I still can't hear myself.
You can't?
No.
Are your headphones turned all the way up? What?
I hear you.
Okay, let me see here.
Hello.
I hear Jordan.
Jordan sounds good. Let's see here.
Is your microphone turned on?
I don't.
Oh wait, because I don't think I can hear you in my headphones.
Yeah, my microphone's on.
You talk a bunch?
I'm talking a bunch about things and stuff. I think I'm hearing myself through Jordan's.
No, I can't hear you at all through mine.
I can't hear you either. What the fuck, dude? Whoa, mama.
Did you hear
I
that?
got that.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh, I'm sorry. That might stink up the place.
You know what's worse is when someone burps. I'd rather smell a fart than someone's burp after a ham sandwich. Let me see something here.
Really? Oh, whoa.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Shit.
Boom.
Found it.
I need to get better cables. That's like finding the G spot, but for voices. Right?
That was pretty great. Yeah.
Call that the mic G
for
spot.
voices. I feel like my chair keeps going at a slant. Are we at a weird angle?
That's
in
my.
this place?
It's a funny angle. Yeah.
We're at a 1% grade.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I'm
see.
not sure if that's true. I don't have a ruler. How do you test grades? With a ruler or with a special device?
I think it's a thing that when you're like measuring things on the wall, not
It
measuring,
like
hanging
balancing
shit up. Yeah.
the level.
The oil. Yeah.
Level.
Yeah.
Levels.
What are the things that, when they're always like 48-year-old like white dudes that have the helmets on, they're looking into those weird telescopes,
Yeah.
they're looking at each other like surveying.
Yeah.
What the hell do surveyors do? Am I right?
Like they set the thing up and
And
just...
it looks like they're taking a picture, right?
Exactly, and
Yeah.
they're just standing there like taking notes like, I'm getting paid $80 an hour to fucking look
Yeah.
through this
Stand in
telescope.
traffic.
Yeah. I
What
don't
the
know.
fuck, dude? What
I
does
don't
that
know.
even mean?
I would just like that job. $80 an
Yeah.
hour would be pretty great outside.
That's all construction, though, right? They're all like, you get paid a shitload of money just to hold the stop sign.
Yeah, and then there's always like that random person that will fall off the building and die. So I
Correct,
guess it all
yeah.
balances out.
Well,
That
that,
person
guy's
didn't
Yeah.
balance. Oh,
They're both going for it.
Nice. Hey, when I look through this pop filter, which when I go pop, this
Yeah.
pop filter stops that, and that's what that weird Chinese carcinogen wrapped around your mic does.
Bozo, yeah.
Right, but women have better immune systems, so I'm not too worried.
Right.
But I feel like I'm looking like we're in confession, and either you're the priest or I'm the priest, and I want to say sins I've committed to you,
I
Jordan.
feel like I'm the priest because you look more covered than I
I want to
am.
hear sins.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Okay.
Whoever wants to go first can go first, obviously. Let's enact this like we were actually in the church or something.
Well, I'm Jewish, so you need to.
Oh, fuck,
you
that's
need to
right.
make. You
Oh,
need to
God.
start it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I don't know how to do this, so
Wait.
I'll watch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking shit. I
Literally.
need to get new cables for this fucking soundboard.
Yeah, it was pretty scratchy there.
Now
There
you
we
know what
go.
to get me for Christmas, Rach.
I got it. I wrote it down.
Christmas is what? Jordan, Christmas is a Christian holiday?
Yeah, so I don't give gifts.
Right. No, you can give gifts. You can just give Hanukkah gifts.
Hanukkah gifts. Yep.
Okay, ready? So I'm who am I? Am I playing in the scene?
You are a. I guess you're Kelsey.
And you're the father, right?
And I'm both the Father, the Son, and the Holy
Holy Ghost. Okay.
to be
Is that how
honest.
it works? Okay.
Yep, that's okay.
I think so.
I don't know really. I'm not Catholic.
My son, confess your sins unto me, and I shall forgive you.
Okay. Are you new here?
Yeah, I just got out of preschool.
Yeah.
Not preschool.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Priest school.
Okay, I was confused because my kid just went to preschool.
Oh, do they want to become a priest when they're older?
They do.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
that's great.
They followed your example. They follow your web series.
Oh, they're big fans of Bible Boy, The
Yeah,
Adventures of
they
Bible
love
Boy.
Bible Boy,
That's
yeah.
great to hear, because we have a lot of. We only have like 49 subscribers, and I've been buying advertisements on the internet.
It's been working.
A lot of kids' websites. So
Yeah.
that's great. That's great to hear.
That's
Well,
cool.
Bless you.
Well, thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah. What was your first and last name?
My first name is Kelsey, and my last name is Todd.
Great.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to know that if you're confessing your sins to me, though?
Normally, the priest would know me by name. They would just say my son. They don't ask for an introduction
Okay,
like that.
cool. Well, I'm just keeping a journal so that I can keep track of all of your sins for the rest of your life. And
Can I say something?
what's that?
I don't know if that's the best thing to do because technically this is do you know what a doctor-client privilege is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's kind of like white privilege, but it's for doctors and clients.
Oh, I'm very familiar with both of those.
So they don't ever write anything. Doctors don't write down your complaints. They just memorize them and then write you a prescription.
Oh.
So this is kind of supposed to be secretive, right? So if you say something, if I tell you a sin like, oh, I jacked off a dude in the alleyway and I'm married, then you're not supposed to ever keep track of You're supposed to remember it in your soul and then say 5 Hail Marys and eight Boston Bombers or something weird.
So you masturbated a man in the alleyway, even though you're married. Is that what you're saying? Because I did write that down.
Okay. Yes, Father.
Okay.
Can I say it correctly?
Sure, please.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Sunday at 3 p.m. after the football game, I went to get some celery for my wife, Shelly, and I found a guy in the alleyway, and he said, hey, you jerk me off? And I was like, what do I get out of this? And he was like, naming rights. And I was like, naming rights for what? And he was like, my alley. And I was like, okay. And I own a web domain registering service. So anytime I can name something, I feel like inclined.
So what did you name it? Have you chosen that yet, my son?
Sin Alley.
Oh, that's very apropos,
Thanks.
as they say. Well, was that the only sin you've committed this weekend, my son?
Yeah.
Well, then, just do like 3 to 4 Hail Marys.
Can you just give me a solid number?
Well, it depends. I'd say 3.75 if you can do that.
Okay, I can do that. Cool.
Just do a couple of those, and you should be all good.
I'm sorry. Are you almost done in here?
You know what? There's room. I know this. We have a new father, so you can come in.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Are you sure you don't mind sharing?
I don't mind sharing.
Okay, cool. I'm kind of impatient.
Oh, no worries. What's your first and last name?
My first and last name is Meredith Charbella.
All right, Meredith Charbella.
Yeah.
It rolls off the tongue there.
Yeah.
How do I spell is it CHARBE?
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
Oh,
2
great.
L's.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Got you written down there. What sins have you committed, my son?
So forgive me, Dad, because I sinned a big one. This one's it's pretty bad.
Is he your dad?
No, it's just like shorthand that I have for
Gotcha.
pops.
Sure,
Right.
gotcha. No, makes sense.
You can call me Padre as well if you want.
Padre, I like
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
You're 18 though. You're a millennial.
Yeah.
So you're shorting everything, really.
Yeah. It's a cool thing to do. What I might actually do is call you Patron because I think that's cool because it's like what tequila is.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I've never had that, but that's cool.
You're missing out.
Thank you.
So this is what's up. I was rushing over to my boyfriend's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Living in sin.
yeah. Well,
Hold on,
no.
I just need to sharpen my pencil real quick. I'm taking notes.
Yeah,
of
no,
all
cool.
of your guys' sins.
Now, I just need to comment on that. We are not living in sin. If we lived together, we'd be living in sin.
True. I'm sorry.
We live apart, so it's okay.
Yeah. No, that's true.
But the problem is, I was running a. God, did I say it was today? I'm sorry. I'm all messed up. It's been a whirlwind. It was yesterday after the game. I was running down the street and I was heading to his house and I had just passed the grocery store. Mm-hmm. And there was this guy in the alleyway. Mm-hmm. And he was jacking off some rando. And I thought that was kind of weird. I took some pictures. It was pretty funny. Are you familiar with Snapchat?
I am. Could I see these pictures?
Yeah. Here, they're on my phone.
You know what, Father? Hey, Father.
Oh yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna
Kelsey?
go.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally crashed your confesh.
No, you can
No, it's
stick
cool.
around
No,
if you want.
it's cool. I'm gonna give her space. Like I feel like I've been kind of encroaching here.
No. Stay. Check this out.
It's just weird because it's so related to your guys' two.
Isn't it weird
things you're
though? Isn't that
talking
weird?
about.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. I'm feeling
So-
really. You know what? I'm a little claustrophobic. I was born in an elevator, so
Wait, can you say that again?
I was born in an elevator.
Wow. Yeah, that's so weird. That's exactly what the guy screamed out as he was jacking off this dude. He said he was born in an elevator.
I'm going. Hey, yeah. I wonder though, honestly, if priests, you're hearing people's secrets. It's got to be kind of exciting,
Yeah.
right?
Arousing or exciting?
Honestly, I think a bit arousing. Like, say you're a priest, right? You're not allowed to have sex, and you look in the audience. The audience.
At one of their many sold out shows.
Right, yeah. Sunday morning
Every
sold out
Sunday.
show. Or even a rabbi, right? Or a mosque leader. And you're looking out there and you see like a super hot housewife and you're like, you have sinful thoughts, but you're like, I'm not going to do anything, right? But you kind of make eye contact. You're like, oh fuck, dude, if I wasn't like dick sober, I would totally do this chick. And then she comes into the thing and she's like, hey, Father, I've been having dirty thoughts about my neighbor and I touch myself while I watch, Grey's Anatomy. Can priests masturbate?
No, I don't think so.
They're not supposed to, are they?
I thought that. Wait, what is the one that can get married though? Is that just like a pastor?
Pastors can get married.
Rabbis can do it all.
Rabbis can. Fucking Jews are awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rabbis can do it all. I think
Yeah.
that Christian, like Catholics, in
It's
particular.
only Catholics, right?
But you can have been married and
then
had sex before and go through the cataclysm or whatever it's called.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the cataclysm. Now, do you think that when they're giving confession and the priest is like attracted, do you think they're like try to play it cool with the person?
Yes,
like,
and I think they have zero skills with women, so I think it comes off really creepy.
Yeah, but do they like women though? That's the other thing.
I think they do.
Okay, that's good.
What do you think?
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. They probably had like a really, really heartbreaking experience. Like some woman probably like shot them down and they turned to the Lord and the Lord said unto thee, you shall be saved.
Right,
So,
yeah.
I mean, if I was given that opportunity, I'd say, fuck dick.
Yeah,
You'd
true.
be dick sober, which is my new favorite phrase.
Dick sober.
Can I turn this conversation, make it a little brighter?
Please.
Yeah.
I also think that pedophiles go into the Catholic Church because they feel so bad about what they're doing. They feel that the only way to get better is to get away from that and to be healed. I've actually heard this as an actual theory, which is why there's so many priests that like to fuck with little kids. I don't know if that's true though.
So they go there because they feel bad about being pedophiles, but then they continue being pedophiles and don't get help.
I think they think that it's help when they get there, and then they realize they have like free reign.
Got
yeah.
it.
But I
Okay.
mean, isn't that the same for anything, right? Like anything you do.
Like Boy Scout leaders or shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm.
really
I would be
is.
a horrible Socrates. What do you? Hey, Kelsey Todd, what's your thoughts on life? And be like, I don't know, like, I'm a grower, not a shower. They'd be like, you're the worst philosopher ever, dude. Get out of Greece.
Oh, man. I thought you said Socrates.
Socrates, yeah.
God. Well, pedophiles.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it's kind of a funny word.
Well, you know how they say it in Europe, right? They say pedophiles.
They say pedophiles. They also
Yeah.
say urinal,
And
What's up with that?
Aluminium.
aluminium. Why do they
Yeah.
add an extra syllable?
I don't know.
I was listening to the audiobook version of The Game by Neil Strauss, which is about how to pick up women. and the narrator is British, and Neil Strauss is white, is like American. But he's like, I was standing there at the urinal, and I had a thought. And I'm like, dude, you took all the passion. I can't take it seriously at that point.
Urinal.
But I feel
You're gonna
really
say
judgy.
all the passion? He took all the passion out of it?
He did,
With
yeah.
urinal? Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Anyway,
Hey, bro. Hey,
Yeah,
bro. You
hey.
see that girl over there?
yeah.
You see how she's just kind of ignoring us and not, doesn't even know we exist?
Yeah, dude. I've been looking at her all night. I
Well-
sketched her.
Do you think she's beautiful?
Yeah, I think she's a Seattle 9, and I think she's like a Memphis 4.
Well, you know what, man? She talked to me once. Did you know that?
What? When?
Yeah. Just a couple weeks ago, man. Now we're tight. Like, she's got my phone number, and she doesn't return any of my texts, but I know that she reads them because it says it's been read. So, like, you
I
know.
can't believe people still have that function turned on.
Yeah, man.
Am I right?
It's pretty tight, though. Every time I see that she's read one of my messages, it gets me pretty excited. But, like, you know, the only reason that I can even do it is just because I've been following some guidelines for my uncle.
What? Okay. Well, can you give me any help? Like any what's the word called? Advice?
Advice? Is that the word you're trying to go for? Yeah, man.
I
can
got a
totally
brain
give you some
injury
advice.
when I was in seventh grade.
I know. I remember. I was there.
It was
I
a swimming
there.
thing.
It was a swimming thing. You just
Yeah.
dove into an empty pool like an idiot.
Yep.
But I kind of told you to, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
that's cool.
Anyways, Bruce, what my uncle tells me to do and what works for me. I have a weird accent that just came on for a brief second there. It was very
no, it's
strange.
weird.
Sorry.
Yeah, I like when you do that.
Yeah, it
I
was
think
weird.
girls like it too.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what my
Yeah.
uncle was saying. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, first and foremostly, when you go up to a girl, you gotta use fake voices to say
Right.
hello to them.
Right.
So
right.
when I went up to that girl, I was like, hello there, and she was like, her mouth was agape.
Wow.
Yeah, she was into it. She didn't say a word. She just kind of backed away and like looked really freaked out, but she was kind of into it.
Were you smiling when you did it, or were you just like straight faced?
Oh, I looked pissed because my uncle said you got to look angry because girls like badasses, you know?
Okay.
They don't like just these normies. That's what I call regular folks. They
Right,
don't like
yeah, yeah.
normies. Also, men named Norm. I call them
You
normies
call them
as well.
normies?
They
Yeah,
don't.
totally.
Girls don't like normies either. But
Yeah.
anyways, you got to be aggressive. You got to use different weird voices. Another thing that he told me is you have to smack their ass no matter
Oh my
what.
God! Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I did to her. And again, What she did this time was she pulled out some sort of a Banaka type spray for your mouth.
Correct.
Know?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, remember that? I
Yeah.
remember I used to get it at Spencer's Gifts. It was delicious. But she sprayed it right into my eyeballs.
Oh, dude.
And screamed very loud.
Why?
And,
She had no provocation.
well, I mean, I smacked her ass.
Okay.
But,
well,
I mean, my uncle said that girls love it. Like, they're into it. So she was digging it. She just sprayed the stuff in my eyes. You can do the same thing. Like, it's good for you. It builds character. The third thing I did, though, was I just screamed bomb. Just right at her.
holy
and
shit,
pointed
dude.
and then made offensive, like, Middle Eastern, like, la 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 sounds. I guess
That
that's
sounded
also
more
like
Native
a Native
American to
American
me,
thing.
yeah.
Again, it's one of my accent things that I
Correct.
mess up
I
on.
understand. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I did that at her, and then security surrounded both of us and then tased me, and then I got arrested.
Jesus, dude.
But I still got her number, so that's how it works.
I mean, I'm kind of proud of you. Like, I wouldn't have gone around it that way, but I'm a virgin. Can I tell you
Really?
something really quick?
Are you going to tell me that you're a virgin? Because you just did.
I just did that, but I want to tell you something else. So you see this ring on my finger?
Yeah.
Like, you know the whole theory of like peacocking?
Uh-huh.
Like you put on a piece of clothing or a specific like body part. Wait.
Of course.
You know what I mean? You don't put on a body part,
Yeah,
but you like make something stand out. Well, this is a fugazi, right?
Oh my, wow.
But that means it's fake, but I call it my gazy, and sometimes I call it my gaze. And so when I go out and then I walk up to I've approached like maybe one woman.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, hey, you want to see my gaze? And she slapped me and walked away.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm just talking about my fugazis on my finger, my fake rings.
But I think if she slaps you, that means she likes you. That's one of my uncle's tenets, you know? Did she give you her number after she did that, or no? She just walked away.
She just walked away.
And it's because you said you were gays?
I said, you want to see my gaze?
Well, I think most women
And then
would
I
be
did
into
this
that.
with like my fingers. I was like,
oh, you were doing like the little boob touch.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like that would work. Should we try it on that girl over there?
I mean, you already have her number.
I know, but do you want to try it on that
Yeah,
girl
let
over
me
there?
try it
She
on
already
her.
knows me.
Let me try.
So,
What's her name?
her name is Susanna.
Okay, Susanna.
Yeah. Hey, Susanna.
Oh, dude, she's looking over here. Fuck.
I'm going to run away. It's all you.
Okay, fuck, dude.
You got this.
Hey, yo, who said my name?
Oh, hey, Susanna. Hey, yo, girl, what's up?
Who the fuck be you?
Hey, yo, my name's Tony. Look at my fingers. Look at this fucking rock I got here.
Tony, get your stank ass fingers out of my face.
Hey, Tony, it's me again. I just crawled back in here.
Yeah, what's up?
You gotta start screaming stuff at her. Stop talking about your gays, okay?
Okay.
You just gotta start shouting about bombs and explosive devices.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Got it. Good.
Hey, there's bombs here that are around us. There's bombs. Allah walla 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 walla. Muslim. Hey, do you want to come home? You want fuck me,
Whoa,
please?
Tony, let me stop you there. Did you just say there was a bomb?
Yeah, my friend told me to say there's bombs and shit.
That is like the hottest thing I have ever heard.
Oh, you fucking serious?
Let's hit this shit.
Dude, you want to go fuck in the bathroom?
Let's go.
How can I ask you something weird? My dad's a mathematician. Which informs this question. How deep's your vagina? I need to know your VD, your vaginal depth, before I do anything.
I have to think real hard because it's been a long time since I put a ruler up there. Mm-hmm. But it was like something like 6 inches.
Perfect. Hey, as long as I'm hitting your cervix, I feel like a man.
That's fantastic. As long as you're hitting my cervix, I feel great.
But can I be honest with you?
What?
I'm a fucking virgin.
Oh.
But, hey.
No, Tony.
Hey,
Tony.
Black
No,
lives don't matter.
And scene.
No, don't end the scene on that. Do not end the scene on that. Oh my God. We had to. Perfect. Wow.
Wait, are you trying to say I was black in that?
No,
no
I was trying to
idea.
say something really offensive that would turn you on.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
totally worked. It
Cool,
totally
okay,
worked.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you know? Speaking
Yeah,
of
I
that,
do.
someone once told me like a couple things. I get this a lot. One, they tell me that I sound black, which I'm like, I think that's offensive to the human race
Correct.
in general. But then also, I had a conversation with a coworker once, which was awkward enough, who said that they were surprised that like my ex was white because he thought I only dated black dudes.
What the fuck?
What is it about, like, why would you ever assume that about someone? Like,
don't
how does
know.
that even come into play?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the brothers love me, but
Hey,
I'm just saying.
My brothers do love you.
So do
Really
mine.
do. I really do.
It's pretty annoying.
I dated a black chick once.
Brother?
But she wasn't an African American. She was an African.
Oh.
Yeah, when I was
Africa.
I was
freaking
6
African.
years old,
Oh.
and this family from Africa, their names, no kidding, were the parents were Joseph and Mary, and the daughter was like some other biblical name, like Ruth or something, and their son was like Abraham, like straight up biblical. So one morning I taught her. She's like, Kelsey, show me an American breakfast. And I was like, okay. And so I got a box of Cheetos, or not Cheetos, Cheez-Its. What are the ones that are shaped like squares?
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
I got a box of Cheez-Its. I poured them into a bowl. I poured some milk over it. And I'm like, this is an American breakfast. And she starts eating it. And she's cracking up because she knows it's not an American breakfast. And I made her laugh so hard that she gave me a kiss on my cheek.
Wow.
And then I said, will you go steady with me? And she was like, yeah. And then she left and went back to Africa. So I probably got an African girlfriend.
That's pretty cool.
She was
Yeah.
like, I'm not into showers. I'm into growers.
Growers. And that's what.
So- or wait,
ruined
no,
it.
she's into showers, not growers. That's unfortunate, man.
What about you, Jordan?
What about me?
Are you a grower
shower
or
or
a
grower?
shower?
Oh, I still don't quite understand what you're saying at all.
Okay, so growers are when it looks like you got a small dick.
Uh-huh.
Like when you're not hard,
Uh-huh.
your dick's really small, but when you get hard, your dick gets really big.
Okay.
But then showers are people who have like nice, like flaccid dicks that
see.
like when they wear underwear, they got a big package.
Okay.
And when they get hard, their dick stays pretty much the same length, but might get a little bit longer when it's hard.
Got
So
it.
like a shower is someone who's like, oh, look at that guy's dick, right? But a
Right.
grower's like, where's the guy's dick?
Okay.
And then once they're having sex, like, oh, there's his dick.
Right.
Right.
You know, I think mine's just pretty much average 24/7. It doesn't really retract like inward like a dog, and I guess like you when it's flaccid.
It doesn't retract during the
Yeah.
refractory
No.
period.
Are you
No.
talking about the lipstick thing?
Yeah,
The dog?
Yeah.
yeah. Kelsey's got the lipstick situation.
I kinda
Also, I
miss my
wanted to call
foreskin.
it bipolar. It sounds like your dick is bipolar in a way.
I think it is.
But what dick isn't bipolar? Let's be real here.
But honestly, though, I have a real, like, a psychosomatic. What does that word mean? Rachel, do you...
You make it up. So like you think it in your head and then it happens. Right?
Can you make sure the mic is directly in your mouth? Or just point it more at your face or at your mouth hole, your mouth cavity. There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
But do it naturally. I want you to feel comfortable.
like this.
Yeah, exactly. Do what
Okay.
makes you comfortable. So,
Okay.
I'm sharing way too much on this podcast.
Hey, it's your podcast.
True.
Might as well.
If you listen to this podcast in like succession, you'll know everything about me.
Do you like you have a family that listens to this? And would they care?
They don't. No one cares. I untag people that matter to me, like my Aunt Bev, who's
Yeah.
like an old matriarch.
Yeah.
That's the chick version, right?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but would she even know how to work a podcast anyway?
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say.
I remember
I'll-
she had a trash compactor.
Oh, could she figure that out?
Yeah.
Oh, well then that's important.
Yeah. No, but I have a real like, as I get older, I have a problem with like if I'm excited, like if I'm dating someone new, right? Or like I'm thinking that we're gonna fuck that night after like maybe the first night or a few dates. If the night's going right, we're like making out and stuff, and she's touching my D. I have hard time getting hard because I have this like mental dick connection where if I'm too nervous, my dick doesn't work. But once I've known the chick for like a week and we've been boning, it's like all go time, right? But it's so fucking weird, and it's never been an issue. But I totally have erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
But when I'm hard as fuck. Like when we're doing it, I'm like, yeah, oh yeah.
It just takes time to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a thinking problem. I definitely overanalyze and overthink anything, and that kind of is probably a reason that I was cheated on and am single now.
Sorry, dude.
It's good.
Tell it. Do you want to talk about that? You don't have to.
Nah, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm good. I probably shouldn't. I mean,
Yeah.
people might listen to this that know me. Maybe even her.
Hey, can I tell you something?
She
to make
was
you,
a fan.
Can I tell you something to make you feel
Sure.
better?
Yeah.
So I had a girlfriend once. This is the same girlfriend who did both of these things to me. Okay.
Okay.
So I've been sober for like 6 years, which means I used to drink a lot.
I saw a picture.
Yeah, right.
He
Nuts.
looked
It was
fantastic.
nuts. And I was at Tully's one day where I was a manager. I love throwing that part in there. It makes me feel good about
You
myself.
mention it every time.
Every
I've been on
time,
the
yeah.
show. It's great.
And I'm sitting there and I'm doing paperwork, and she calls me. Her name was Sarah, and she's never gonna listen to this because she's married to some bald guy. And she was like, "Hey Kelsey, I need to tell you something." And I was like, "Okay, tell me." And she's like, "I'm not attracted to you anymore because you're too fat." And I like hung up the phone. I went and bought a bottle of like 151 or whatever that rum shit is.
Yeah.
And I drank it all and got really sick. And then like we reconciled like 2 years later because I lost a lot of weight and was really sexy. And I was like wearing a suit, and we were like going to Bangtown a bunch. And then like a month later, she cheated on me with a drummer, of course, in an Irish band at the Kells Irish Bar in Post Alley.
Fuck that.
Fucking A.
Fuck
Yeah.
that. Well, I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry, man.
I also didn't mean to say sorry that time. I am sorry. Yeah, man, it's fun to go through that, and then also to I try to be cool. I'm a chill guy. Like
Yeah,
even
you are
as
super
I'm
chill.
even as I'm getting dumped, I'm just like making jokes while
Totally.
it's happening, and like I try to be okay. I keep seeing stuff out of the corner of my eye, and it freaks me out. But
I
it's
know we are
okay.
like in a garage on a major street, not a
yeah.
major street, 48.
Yeah, but God bless her. God bless everyone. We all make mistakes. We're all humans, and
It's a good attitude, man.
we're all gonna die, probably by my hand. So
Oh my god. Okay. Well, make sure I'm hard before you kill me.
yeah, I'll try and get.
Does that stay?
Yeah, I think you go into rigor mortis. Well, wait.
Oh yeah.
If I'm hard and I die, my blood stops pumping, correct? Which means that blood would stay wherever it is.
No, I think when you die, the blood continues to pump for eternity. So
I know you shit yourself.
You might be right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do shit yourself. I think boners happen, but they're not consistent.
I don't know. Okay, when you die, so when we shit, it takes us squeezing muscles in our butthole, in our colon to push shit out.
Yes.
So when you die, you're not necessarily squeezing your muscles, but there's nothing holding it in. So I bet like some comes out, but I don't think you like evacuate everything that's in your butthole.
Well, unless you've just eaten like a meal, I think, before dying.
Yeah.
Then it all comes out. Right?
Maybe.
Should we do a scene about that?
Yeah. So I'd like let's see. Can you hand me the vegan menu, please?
Yeah. Here's the vegan menu.
Okay. So I'll have the carrot tossed tofu with almond milk, please,
Okay, fine.
and kale.
Sure.
Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah.
I really like kale. Okay, it's good for your intestines.
Is it weird that I'm like a dick to people that are vegans?
I'm
Like
kind of
it-
used to it, actually.
But doesn't it seem like someone that's all like this should like be a vegan?
Well,
Right? It's weird, right?
I just try not to judge people, but maybe you should be a little more accepting.
Maybe vegans should be more accepting.
I
okay?
am really accepting. I love all things.
But you don't love non-vegans, right? You're just like all the rest of these
No,
stupid
I think you're
vegans.
fine. If you want to murder shit to eat it, that's
Hey,
totally
Pete,
cool.
Pete.
What?
Yo, Pete, I got a kangaroo in the back. You want to fillet it with me?
Yeah, I want to fucking kill that kangaroo.
It's
okay?
already dead.
You cannot.
But it's dead. I'm just recycling its meat. I'm going to eat its meat.
Awesome. Yeah, let's do that because that first of all, kangaroos hurt people.
Yeah, they do.
They punch people right in the fucking face for no reason.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
So,
We're going to eat. Here's how we're going to start.
yeah.
We cut off the feet. We fillet the hair off of it.
Uh-huh.
Then we deep fry them. And then we put them in a blender.
Right.
Right. And then we immediately disregard the legs and the thighs. Obviously cut out the kangaroo dick, which is actually retracted.
We keep the pouch though.
We keep the pouch, and we kind of like haggis. We put all the body parts in the pouch,
Yeah.
along with the baby kangaroo, whatever those are called, the joeys.
Mm-hmm.
Then we deep fry them again, and then we send them to China, and they get sent back to China. So that's like 2 weeks in the mail just to ferment, and we bury them in Korea, like they make kimchi,
Yeah.
and then we dig them up, and then they get mailed back to us again, and that's how we eat our kangaroo.
It's like a kangaroo turducken though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll confess. I used to be just like you guys, eating Kang all the time. And
Did you
Did you
see
ever have
it's
any-
on the menu? It's on the normal menu, the Kang.
I don't eat animals anymore, man. One time when we were prepping the Kang, getting her ready to go off to China. And she'd been dead for, I don't know, a good, 48 hours at that point.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. And just as we were about to start filleting the fur off of her.
Yeah.
I'm glad you follow the same steps as us. That's
yeah,
awesome.
It's cool. I thought that was a secret.
Feels
But
good.
yeah, you must have read the same
Yeah.
YouTube video. And by read it, I mean the Braille version.
Yeah.
Because we're both blind.
Are we all?
Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah.
You and
It's a
I
blind
are.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a blind vegan restaurant with Kang.
Well,
Did you ever make kutang pie? Tukang pie?
I did. That was actually on the menu for this night, but I'm telling you, there is a reason why I can't do it anymore, guys. I can only eat tofu and
Tell us
kale.
the story. I want to hear it. I'll keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
No, I mean it's fine. It's hard to talk about. Have you ever seen?
no, we're blind.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks. And honestly, it seems pretty easy for you to talk about it because you just went right into the story.
Yeah.
I've been repressing it for a long time, and as soon as I started telling the story, the floodgates opened. I can't stop myself now.
Cool.
So I was gonna ask if you'd ever seen a kangaroo explode from her anus, but you haven't because you can't see anything.
But Jordan and
smelled
I,
it.
we smelled it. We've felt a kangaroo like completely from head to foot.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of have that 3D processing built
Yeah.
into us so that we go like, okay, that's what a kangaroo looks like. So we can, and I like spend a lot of time on the butthole area,
Yeah.
like feeling that up. And
The little starfish.
that's actually shaped more like a fucking dice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is. Yeah. It's more dice shaped. That's true. Good point.
Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Good point.
Continue. Sorry, dude.
I was just I don't really know what to tell you guys. The point I'm trying to make is once a dead kangaroo defecates all over you and your entire, like, my kitchen was entirely prepped and ready to go, and then I just had feces all over the wall. I can't do it anymore. I can't do animals. Kale.
You know that kangaroo feces is in some tribes, especially the ones in Burundi, are medicinal in nature.
Yeah. Bet you didn't know that, did you?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. How about that?
That is incredible. So that's
there
why my
are-
cancer went away.
There are upsides to meat.
Wait.
There are upsides.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
My cancer, I got the feces in my mouth. And what are you going to do when it's in there? You have to swallow.
That's the rule. You got to
Right.
chew
Yeah,
and swallow.
you do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's in the blind community. That's exactly the same.
Yep.
Yeah. You can't be rude.
Right.
Right.
So I swallowed, and I kid you not, 2 weeks later, I go in to get my malignant tumor removed from my brain. The fucker's gone.
What?
Wow.
Are you serious?
It is gone. And we're talking,
Wow.
this was like the size of a softball. It was like coming out of my eyeball practically. I looked like a character.
Retard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
That's insane.
I did. So, I
Wow.
mean,
Wow, dude.
I guess in a way, since I owe my life to a kangaroo's poop, it makes more sense now. Like, I can't live with myself if I were to eat animal anymore.
I think that since you told your story about how you became a vegan, that we should go around and tell stories about how we became blind.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Jordan, do you want to go first?
Yeah, mine was a similar story, actually.
Right.
It did involve a kangaroo shaped human person. Yeah. It was my
Wow.
friend Ronnie. We used to call him Kangarani, just because he would hop around, and he had like really gooey stuff near his chest. It was very strange. It's
Weird.
like it was like a pouch, but it was just his
goo?
stomach and goo.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, he never really explained it. But one day, I was making fun of him because of the goo. I was kind of a bully back in school, so I was just making fun of him back in school.
Trade school or
Yeah, this wasn't that long ago. This was maybe like 5 or 6 years.
so
ago,
you have a
to be
better
honest.
remembrance of sighted life
Well,
because
once
mine
I-
happened when I was 5.
Well, to be real with you, once I became blind, I forgot completely what it was like to see.
Oh wow, that's inconvenient.
Yeah, it was very strange and surreal, if I can say.
You can use that. Yeah.
Thank you. So I was making fun of Kangarani's pouch, and he grabbed my face and pushed my face into his pouch area, getting his gooey stuff in my eyes, completely melting my eyeballs.
Jesus
And,
Christ, dude.
It hurt a lot. I was hospitalized for About 2.5 years.
That's a long time to be hospitalized.
Yeah,
Jeez, dude.
I was unconscious for about 1.5 of those 2 years.
So you were in a coma, practically.
I think that's the word.
Yeah.
To me, it was just darkness.
Do you remember anything in your
no,
coma besides darkness? Do you have any like lucid dreams or anything?
I remember there was one time where I thought that I was awake and that I was at Jimmy John's eating a sandwich. But really, I was just almost brain dead. And I evidently was trying to eat my pillow. But also I couldn't move or talk. So it was a fun dream. That was the most fun memory I have of my time was that.
Did you have a
Jimmy
big
John's
beard
dream.
when you woke up? Did they shave you?
They only shaved my mustache. So I kind of had like a weird
Abe
like
Lincoln thing?
Amish type thing going
Right,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then you were born, and then when you woke up from your coma, you had zero eyesight.
Zero eyesight. So
Jeez, dude.
yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's why I'm a little bit. I try not to make fun of people anymore,
Except
for stupid vegans. 'Cause
Totally,
they're
dude.
assholes.
Well, can I tell you guys what happened to me?
Yeah.
And this is a story I don't share either, but I'm feeling. I mean, we're both customers, Miss. What? I never got your name.
Tortilla.
Tortilla. Wow. Okay.
I'm Pete.
Okay. I'm Borscht.
Wow. Weird names.
Polish. Yeah. So, I was 7 years old, and my dad was
I thought you were 5. No.
It was a leap year.
5'7".
5'7".
Same
Yeah.
It's all the same.
And my dad was an architect, and he worked for Donald Trump, and that doesn't matter at all, except for it's topical, right?
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Oh yeah.
And he was there was a new construction site in Bombay in India where I had I was living there during that time, and but it was like a white colony in Bombay, which is weird. You know, like in Afghanistan they have like little like white army villages. Have you guys ever seen Zero Dark 30?
Yeah.
There's like a little army village in the middle of bad area, and like they have like schools and baseball and shit. It's like really kind of creepy. So that's kind of what it was like there. And I'm running around the construction site because they're building a tower, and a porta potty falls off of like the 80th floor.
Oh my.
No.
Yeah, and there's a guy inside there, and like as the porta potty's falling, you know, steel toe boots.
Yes.
He's trying to get out, and as the door opens, right before it hits the ground and kills him, his steel toe boot cuts this big gash, like you can see a little bit on my forehead here.
Oh, yeah.
like-
That looks.
I
awful.
can't.
Yeah.
I can't see that, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Oh man, I'm sorry.
I can feel it. I should have said.
I'm sorry there.
Yeah.
More
Come on,
accurate.
bruh.
So I'm laying there on the ground, and I'm bleeding out, and I hear this guy, this American guy, walk up to that. He's like, that gash on your head looks like a pussy, and I was like, and I didn't know what a pussy was, right? At that
Oh,
age,
'cause you're 7.
so I'm 7, and all these other guys are like, you're right, and then the next thing I know, all these guys are fucking my head, and I think that they did damage. The doctor said I did a lot of damage to my brain. And they fucked up my ventrolateral hypothalamus, and then I was finally rushed off to the hospital, and they sewed it up and everything. But that's what happened.
So those guys are pedophiles, technically, I think.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like my origin story is more painful, to be real, right? My eyeballs melted,
Yeah, but I mean, I was
and I was in a coma for 2 years.
7, and I was raped in a wound in my skull.
I mean, you know, peas and carrots.
To each
right?
his own.
Teaches on here.
Apples and oranges.
So when does happy hour start?
You know, we still got another 40 minutes, but I guess since we all bonded, I can give you guys some discounted rates. And Miss, if you want imitation kangaroo meat,
I would love that.
okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I like how
close-
chewy it is.
I like that you got closer to us to talk about this part. Do you guys
Well-
want to hang out? I kind of think like we're all kind of like the Lost Boys.
Yeah, we're like jamming. I'm
Yeah.
feeling it.
Yeah, I guess so.
You didn't seem really into it.
I mean, like I said, I don't hate anybody, but I just, you know, I have
It's because I'm a vegan, right?
I have a lot of friends already.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But I mean, don't let me shit on your parade.
Okay. I wonder where that phrase came from.
I think it's actually rain.
Oh, you're right. It is rain on the parade,
Yeah.
not shit on the parade. Correct.
Yeah, but I mean, it works. It works. If you've ever been with a dead kangaroo, you know that shit can rain down.
Well, and then if a porta potty like falls down.
You know what's funny is I've never felt rain. I mean, I felt rain. I've never seen rain. Of course I felt rain. That was stupid.
Wait, in your 7 years of eyesight, you never saw rain?
No, I was in Bombay.
Oh, it doesn't rain there.
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they don't call them Indian summers for nothing. Hey.
Are you Indian?
No, I'm white, but I lived in India. Bombay's in India, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tortilla?
Yeah.
How did you... I want to dig a little deeper here for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm going to go put your order in, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And extra kale, please.
Yes, of course.
Tortilla, how did you come across this kangaroo?
Oh, the one that shit
exploded
everywhere.
shit, yeah.
Well, I was on a vision quest, as we all do when we're 14 years old, and I had just experienced the craziest trip of my life. One of the men on the walkabout with me had given me this bowl full of, I don't know, it was like...
Was it a walkabout or a vision quest?
It was a little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. We would walk about and have visions.
Okay, cool.
So...
That's fair.
Yeah. Also, I don't care enough to distinguish between the two. So
A little
I think...
culturally insensitive, but...
Yeah. Well, I've been given a pass because I'm, whatever. What I'm trying to say, Borscht, is that I had been given this bowl of powder, and I ate the whole thing, tripped, was absolutely crazy. What was the question?
How'd you get the kangaroo? How'd you come across the kangaroo that shit in your mouth that you swallowed?
Right. Well, I was high.
You had cancer at the time.
I did. Yeah, I was a 13-year-old with cancer, which was why I was on the...
It's the worst stage.
This was my Make-A-Wish.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was my Make-A-Wish. So
Was John Cena there?
No. I was so bummed.
What celebrity was there? Because you get the deal is you get a celebrity with those.
Yeah, Nick Cage.
Oh, harsh. I mean, I like him in Con Air, but I mean.
Oh, and Face Off too.
Yeah.
You know.
I never saw Face Off 2. I did see Face Off 1.
Face Off 1 and Face Off 3 are the best in the trilogy. Yeah.
Cool.
So Nick and I were screaming and crying and just having a really, really like bad time. And I thought I was imagining this kangaroo, and I jumped on top of it, and I was wrestling with it, and I ended up killing it with my bare hands. And then we stared at it for a good 48 hours and decided, well, waste not, want not. So
Wow.
started ripping that fur off. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well.
And then we somehow got the kangaroo into the fully prepped kitchen, and it shit everywhere.
At least the kitchen was fully prepped.
Fully prepped. I mean, beautiful. It was like pristine, a way a kitchen should be. You could cook a full kangaroo in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ma'am, I think this is your food.
Thank you. Oh
extra
my
kale.
God.
And sir, you didn't actually order anything.
That's right. You know what I didn't?
Yeah, I brought you.
I'm from a Michelin star rating company.
Oh.
What do you guys think's fair? 4?
Yeah, I would.
I'd give him a solid 3.
Okay. All right, 3. 3
He doesn't
stars.
wanna hang.
3 stars. All
Yeah.
right. Well, guess I'll go kill myself.
You brought your own LaCroix?
Yeah.
I
Dude,
almost brought
that's
my
awesome.
own LaCroix too, but instead I brought my own water.
I always travel with
fantastic.
Rhodey.
You know what? On Buy Nothing, this refrigerator audience, I'm pointing to the refrigerator to my left, to Rachel's right.
Oh, there it
Lovely.
is.
I just haven't plugged it in.
That's to my straight.
It's to Jordan Straight, yeah.
Wait, how long has that been there?
It's been there like a year, and I just haven't plugged it in yet. I could fill it up with LaCroix in a heartbeat.
Just your LaCroix fridge.
That's right.
I also like the chafers. I like that we could also be having like a brunch buffet.
The stainless
Here
steel
as
chafers.
well.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally. Thanks, man.
Be great. Some hash browns. That sounds pretty good right now.
So,
You guys-
Rachel.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
I also have some sesame dressing in my purse.
Oh, please. Let's chug
Nice.
some.
nice. So, you keep posting photos on Instagram and Facebook of the view from your office. Now, I need to ask you, because it's always literally something like, look at the view, or like, the view today
Yeah.
is jolly and gay.
Yeah.
Like, where are you now? Are you in Smith Tower?
Yes.
doing your job.
Doing my job. Yeah. Smith Tower, 20th floor, beautiful. Yeah.
How are you frightened of earthquakes?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
You know, earthquakes don't frighten me, and I probably should be. Whenever I go over a big bridge, I get scared of earthquakes, but just in real life, like I don't. But I probably should be.
Well, we're way overdue.
We are.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
But I also don't know. I think with global warming and shit that we're not, and fracking, that we're not going to ever have another giant earthquake, and that it's just going to keep destroying like Oklahoma and shit that didn't used to get it.
Yeah.
I thought Seattle was like gonna go down in flames though.
Yeah, but I feel like it's probably going to go down in flames from a volcanic eruption before.
Yeah,
an
from
earthquake.
Yellowstone.
And or both. Not Yellowstone, Mount Rainier even.
Yeah. You know what? If an earthquake ever happens, you know what I'm going to say to everyone?
Fuck that shit.
It's not my fault. Get it?
Oh.
Yeah.
But what if the fault is right underneath wherever you were?
And I own the land there?
Yeah.
Totally. I'd have to say it is my fault.
And so then you get like sued.
Sued, yeah.
I bet someone would take that stupid case.
Kelsey,
Yeah.
did you see Jordan do that thing earlier?
No. What happened?
He totally stole from you, dude.
What?
Oh, hey guys. What? Sorry, I just. What do you guys?
Hey,
I was
shh, keep
taking
it
a
down.
nap.
Keep it down. Mom's downstairs.
Oh.
It's a secret sleepover. Come on.
I didn't even see you guys come in.
Hey, Jordan, can we talk?
I mean, I don't know. Can you?
Listen, I think it's time we get serious here,
Yeah,
okay?
be serious, George.
Why so serious, right?
Stop quoting movies, dude. This is fucking serious. Come on.
You know what?
Smoking.
Not everything is a joke, okay?
You had
Brian,
me at
that was
hello.
Listen, I know what you did last summer.
That's another good movie.
Come on. You can't hide it. You can't hide this forever. Tell Kelsey what you took from him.
Wait, what the fuck? Why are you telling Kelsey anything? What?
I saw you take it.
That doesn't mean you have to say anything.
I think it's time that we get real and that we all talk about.
Yeah. I mean, we're
Okay,
all
well-
Sikhs, and Sikhs are honest.
I know that is true. That's one of the things that we live by. I just didn't think it would be a big deal, to be honest with you. I mean, you never use it, so I just thought I would take it. And
Of all the pretty horses, why did you have to take that one?
Gary was the cutest horse. I mean, he deserved to be with someone that actually gave a shit about him, not someone that would just keep him locked up and never even do anything with or to him. See, and Kelsey's fine with it. He's not even that pissed off, right?
Well, I mean, my dad's an accountant. You guys know that. And he wants me to keep track of everything. And I have everything I own in a spreadsheet. I'm kind of sick of that life. I'm living a bug's life. That's pretty much what's happening right now. And I want to be one of the Incredibles. I want to get out there and I want to make something of myself. And tomorrow at work, there's actually a training day that I really want to take part in.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is really, really important. So, wait, hold on. I want to make sure you can hear me. We're getting a whole lineup for the training day tomorrow. It's going to be the usual suspects. And, God, I'm on fire right now. It's like, City of Angels in here. Okay. So we're going to get the usual suspects together for the training day. And you're going to be part of it. We're going to put you in a lineup.
Wait, I have to be a part of it?
Yeah, you do.
I'm just I don't know, man. All I did was just take the horse, That's all I did. That Black Beauty, that Seabiscuit. I just took it. I had to.
Yeah.
You took one of my horses, okay? I'm the horse whisperer, not you, okay? And I got that horse on the bridge over the River Kwai. All right? That was an important horse to me. Lawrence of Arabia sold it to me, dude. Come on.
Wait.
She was a national treasure. No, she was national velvet.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. I'll be a part of the stupid lineup. Okay.
Can I tell
Blue
you guys
Valentine?
Can I tell you guys something?
Yeah.
And don't make fun of me for this. And
Well,
I'm not
that'll
just
be
bringing
hard.
this up for shock factor. I'm actually transitioning right now.
I'm really proud of you. To be honest, I'm really proud of you.
Thanks. Some people at work have been calling me the Danish girl, and I don't appreciate that.
Well, do you have any proof?
I mean, all I really read is Pulp Fiction novels and dream about my life one day, and
You're one of my dream girls too, if I'm being real.
Well, I think that's kind of like The Fault in Our Stars,
Guys, I just wish that you could be extremely loud and incredibly close. I'm just glad that we are extremely loud and incredibly close to each other.
You know what? I'm feeling
That's what
so
I
close
meant
to you now. You know what my grandma said to me when she was passing in bed?
What's
She said, "Eat, pray, live." And then she died. And she had her family put a bunch of olive oil on her body. It was weird.
That's kind of beautiful, though, to be real.
Yeah.
What dreams may come.
Really, right?
Yeah.
It reminds me of this woman that I saw at the store the other day. Her name was Mrs. Doubtfire, and she came up to me, and she told me, "You know what, son? You just got to keep living, because sometimes you die. So you got to just put the pedal to the metal and stay fast and stay furious." That's what she said.
That's a really good hook.
Yeah.
But you don't
really
want to
good
ever
hook.
be too fast or too furious. Am I right?
You are technically correct, because when that happens, you're just going to be Tokyo drifting just constantly. Like, your life will just Tokyo drift out of control.
Right.
I'm just blown away that your grandma, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, personally,
Oh, no, Mrs. Doubtfire.
that's right.
Yeah.
Well, my grandma.
Yeah. I could, picture her.
You're right. I'm sorry. I somehow blocked out that we threw grandma from the train.
That was crazy that happened.
I know.
I kind of think right now we literally are in a league of our own. Like, we are a league of extraordinary gentlemen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to be one for long. I'm transitioning, but hey,
Hey.
Hey, it's like the Godfather up in here.
Hey.
Well,
Well, again, I'm sorry. I am sorry that I stole your property. I didn't mean to.
I'm kind of I want to give up the accountant thing, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, we're billionaires. I have 18 horses.
Well, then why were you
all the
making it such a big deal, Rachel?
I wanted to point out how dishonest and horrible you are.
But you've sold millions of dollars from Kelsey. Isn't that even worse than me just stealing a horse?
I've sold?
No, you've stole.
I've stole?
Yeah, you stole millions of dollars from Kelsey.
Oh, God, you are funny.
Wait, what?
No.
I'm not funny
What?
at all.
No, Jordan,
What?
you're confused.
I saw you taking money bags out of his money room.
Now, okay, Kelsey,
It's called a vault. But
I'm
yes.
sorry.
who are you going to believe? The person that has opened up and told you the truth?
But look
about
what she's
the horse?
wearing. She's literally wearing a golden fucking... Everything is made of gold.
All right. It's like 2 chains, It's like, I just like my gold. I like it big,
Two
and
chains
I
and
like it
ruby.
loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you didn't have
No.
that gold more than a month ago. But now you're all hustle and flowing over there.
Look, it's a hustle on Wall Street.
I just adopted a little Japanese boy, and his name's Akira. Okay, I wanted to put that out there. And he's going to be coming home tonight, and I don't want this all to be settled.
You don't want this all to be settled?
No. In fact, I want to show him what American culture is all about. And this is part of it, like the American hustle. Like, show him, what's going on. What's going
Right.
on.
Well, I mean, okay. Fine. That's fucking fine with me, I just think Rachel's being a chum scrubber, but...
And I think she's being a Hudsucker proxy.
I'm a fighter. That's what I am.
I think you're more like a Cinderella man, if I'm being honest. Yeah, you heard me.
Mm-hmm.
Being a Cinderella man.
Wow, I didn't know you felt that way about me.
Yep. It's complicated, but it's how I feel.
Well, something's got to give at some point.
Hey, Elizabethtown. End scene?
I kept wanting to say Waterworld for some reason. I don't know why.
I love Kevin Spacey. What's his face?
Costner?
Costner movies, dude.
So
I'm
you
not
love
gonna lie.
Waterworld is actually pretty good.
It
That
is
brings
really
back some
fucking good, dude.
Good
I
memes.
don't know. So you like baseball movies then, Kelsey? Because that's like all Kevin Costner
All he does. I didn't like the one with Bo Durham. Bo Durham wasn't that him? Bull Durham wasn't that him? And
Yeah, I like that one.
and fuckity foo.
Susan Sarandon's
You
husband.
didn't like Bull Durham?
I didn't do a thing for me.
I enjoyed it a lot.
No arousal.
No arousal. No soul arousal.
Susan Sarandon was banging in that.
I would bone Susan Sarandon right now.
Yeah, bro.
I wonder if Sigourney Weaver is going through menopause. Why did I ask that question? I'm
It's
live.
probably-
I'm not going to edit any of it. Okay, here's what's going to happen. We're going to
Okay.
rap.
Why isn't it called womanopause, right?
Oh,
Right.
weird.
Think about that, everybody.
Yeah.
welcome.
Well, I think it's because we need to put the men on pause.
Oh, shit. Racist.
Yeah. That was very racially insensitive, which is my favorite thing to say.
Let me try this beat here. I think we've done this one. Hold on. Wait. I've never rapped to this song. Here we go.
Grower, not a shower. I got a lawnmower. Go to the store and get to storer. One time I was walking down the street. A man came up to me and said, I like to eat meat. I said, no meat for me, man. I don't need to meet you. Meat for me. My hand meets your face when I slap your face. Cause you're a disgrace. Cause meat is the master race.
Yeah.
Veganism.
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
What?
Yo. Hey. When I chew on meat, I chew on it and I paint my feet. Fucking toenails getting shit done by the bitches at the nail salon while I'm eating that chicken. Yeah, chicken drumsticks. It rhymes with cum sticks. That's right, cum sticks. My rap isn't making any sense right now. Here you go, Rachel. Yeah.
When I bite into that thick dick, you know I've eaten the meat. Yeah, you know I'm eating the meat because I'm a vegan. Fuck y'all. You don't know about the... What? I never know what I'm doing. I also can't hear shit.
You're coming through fine on our end. Everything's okay. I need to get new cables.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
What?
Chewing on that dick.
I lost 70 pounds on the ideal protein diet. Now I've gained it all back because I don't care. I'm a fat boy, but it's all good. This is the real me. Listen to my hood. It's all good. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna eat fried chicken thighs.
Yo, here I go. Yo, I'm a grower, not a shower, an itty bitty dick. If I die without a boner, people think I'm sick. Someone's gotta give me head when I'm about to die, and then cut off my head and plug up the wound so the blood doesn't gush out. It's all in my dick. So my doctor says, oh my God, look at his dick. And the people doing the autopsy are like, look at his dick. And then my tombstone will say, look at his dick.
Look at his dick.
Yeah,
Look at it.
grower, not a
dick.
shower.
His dick is weird, that's for sure. My dick has a beard, that's also for sure. People think it's weird that my dick has a beard, but I say, wouldn't it be weirder if it had a mustache? Let's be real. And then they're like,
Let's be real.
oh, I understand what you're saying. You're right. Can I have sex with you, sir?
Dicks with piercings don't do much for me. All that hardware gets in the way. I always say, if you're gonna go hard, go big, but don't get all.
Yeah,
Lost it.
yeah, right. We got another one coming up.
Good.
One more rap.
Yeah.
Yo.
Dicks.
All right. Let's see here. I'm proud of us.
That was a fun one.
Yeah. I don't know where I was, but
Nope, done that one before. Let's see here.
Yeah, I've always got a good idea, and then it goes away once I start talking.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, we've done that.
Nope.
Ooh. That sounded like some Zelda shit.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. Have you ever been to space before? I've never been to space before. I need to know how to get to Uranus, girl. I need to know how to lick Uranus. My name's Earl. I like butts in my face. I don't give a shit. It ain't a disgrace. When you're going to the bathroom, I'm going to town. When you're going to the bathroom, I'm going down.
Yeah.
My name is
Shit
Earl.
eaters, Yeah.
Kangaroo shit.
Yo, I was born in a Leu. My daddy went number 3 and then number 2. My mom was a Jew. She collected shoes. And today she popped me out of her pussy in the bathroom. Yeah, I was born in the shitter. She said, hey, don't grow up and never be a quitter. Be a man, do your thing, do it all day. I really don't care if you grow up and you're gay, as long as you come twice a week. It can be in the Hebrew or it can be in the Sikh. It doesn't matter who you fuck, even if you are straight. Just don't get involved with Ronald Reagan and Watergate. That made no sense. My politics is fucked up. I was born in a time rift. I forgot to mention that part. Yo, Rachel, I'm done with my sick fucking rap. I'm gonna go over with Jordan and eat someone's crap. Yeah.
Earl. My name is Earl.
Earl. His name is Earl.
Yeah. What
Uh.
you got, girl?
Let's be real. I never know how to speak to you all when you're looking at me. Talking about licking ass, I don't know. Guess I better go and eat some snow. Here's the thing. I don't like people. I'd rather sit around in the church steeple. God is good. Oh, what a pastor now. Let me marry that priest and give him wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll give him wow.
Earl. My name is Earl. Listen here, girl. I'll eat your ass for Christ. I don't give a shit. Just give me that rice. All I know now is I like that soy sauce. I'll give you that soy sauce and you'll drink my soy sauce.
Yeah.
Christ got nothing on me. But I'll get everything on you. Jesus don't know shit. But you know my dick.
Yeah, anti-Christian slow jams, yeah. Anti-Christian slow jams, yeah. Yeah. We got another minute. One more motherfucking minute of raps. Yo, I was raised on a farm with whites. They hated other races. They thought they were the tights. And I said, hey, I like other races in school. I got friends, and one of them, his name is Abdul. I mean, let's be honest, he does go home and his dad helps him build bombs, but they're for construction zones to help get rid of big problems like boulders and rocks and things that are in the way. And unfortunately, there's a policy that says no gays. It's kind of weird, but hey, it's the world we're in. I commit some sins, but that's my jam. I'm done talking about my life. We got 20 more seconds. Rachel Hill, kill it.
I guess you should know I'm never going down to eat that snow. Wanna keep it real, but you ain't clean. Gonna do it right with Mr. Lean.
Yeah. That is how you fucking rap, Seattle.
I got a little sensual.
Yeah, you did. That was
Especially
great.
because I know from some really special conversations that we've had previously that like you do not like going down on girls. You hate that shit. So I was surprised that you like opened it up.
Sure. Yep.
Like, you went to town.
I don't like any private parts of a girl.
Yeah, they're gross.
Yeah, it's just.
Do you really not like going down on chicks?
No, I do. I mean, I do enjoy it, but bitwise, I don't.
Bitwise, yeah.
What does that mean? Like
I don't
Bitcoins?
like. I'm not a butt guy.
Oh,
I don't
gotcha.
like getting my face in the butt.
So if 69 won't work because your face is in her butthole.
I mean, it'll be okay. Like it'll work out, but as long
do
as
what you got to do.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, if you're gonna 69 or go down on a girl, like I mean, guys, our dicks
I'm always
will
on
stink
top.
after. Gotcha.
I
Rach?
lay on top. So Rachel's reacting.
Yeah. All right, it's plug time. The podcast is technically
Oh.
over, but it's time for plugs. What do you guys have coming up? What's the half sister who fucking performed at Bumbershoot?
That's
you
right.
Jews.
Yeah, we did Jew it up at Bumbershoot.
That
We
was
killed
so
it.
fun.
It was great. Omar got a cool tattoo.
How'd it go? Is it online? Can we watch it? Can people watch it?
Yeah,
It
is
is on our
online.
it's on our YouTube channel.
yeah. If you look up half sister. So I don't know if it's. It might be unlisted. It might be a private video.
Oh.
I don't know.
We'll have to check it out.
I'm personally half sister too. We are gonna hopefully start doing like public accessy shit. We got like membership at the public access. The
Fucking
local
A, I
place.
love it so much.
And I think we're gonna have a show. And I'm personally also gonna maybe try and do my own weird show on there as well.
Yes.
I have no idea what's gonna
Just
come
some
of
weird
it.
shit.
Yeah, it might be like my dumb video blog things, but like in a public access studio.
Cool.
I love it, dude.
Yeah. So, and we're also hopefully gonna be having a bunch more shows at some point and do a lot of weird, fucked up shit. That's
Yeah.
kind of always our goal.
Nice.
I don't know. We don't have anything really on the books,
No,
though, right?
and I don't have anything personal to plug. Nope.
Don't you have a big
Butt
like
plug?
work meeting coming up or something?
I do. I don't exist as a human right now because my work is life. I mean, wait, life. Wait.
Her work is life.
Work is life and life is work. 16
I
in the
haven't
clip
slept
and
much.
1 in the hole. Nate Dogg is a... What's the state of womanhood in 2016 for you?
Define womanhood,
Good answer.
or is that what you're asking me to
Yeah.
do?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just hanging and banging.
Cool.
Yeah.
Aren't we
What do you
all,
got?
though?
Anything specific for you? Just half sister stuff and just living life and doing podcasting
Yeah,
and being awesome.
yeah.
What do you want to plug? Is there anything that you're not related with that you want to plug? Like a favorite?
Yeah, who are you
something
not
that people
related
should
to that
check
you want to
out?
plug?
Black Lives Matter.
Okay, good.
Just like to say that again. Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
We covered that a lot in our show.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
What should the peeps check out? What do you recommend people
Like a book
do?
or a TV show?
book,
or
TV show, anything?
Oh.
What do
Like
you
an
want
incense?
people
Is
to
that
get
like
on?
a
yeah.
favorite?
Oh, I got something.
Do you like almonds?
So I just started watching The Night of.
Oh, I love that show. Fuck my face with a dick.
It's
I love that
really
show.
hot. Yeah.
That first episode is like the sexiest thing. I wanted to
so
masturbate
intense.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's
I
so
did.
fucking hot,
I
dude.
did.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
And like, if a priest watched the first episode of The Night of, they'd be coming everywhere.
Yeah. It was really good.
It's and it gets even better. The
I haven't
show is
seen it.
Perfect. It's on
Haven't seen
HBO. It's fucking insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
James Gandolfini was his pet project, and then he died, and so he's still given like executive producer credit, even though he's been dead for a few years. So I think they shot a pilot of it with James Gandolfini playing the part that the
Shrink
no, the lawyer
or the lawyer guy?
Who's
Oh.
the lawyer guy? What's his
fuck.
fucking
Why?
face?
Oh, I can't believe
I
this is
can't-
happening.
John
He was-
Turturro.
There it is.
you.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
He was going to play John, but John Turturro does a perfect job.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that.
Have you seen any of it, JoJo?
No, I know a lot about it though.
You need to
I
fucking
know.
watch it,
I know.
and we're plugging The Night of.
Yeah.
right here.
I want to plug Vice Principals. That's a great show.
I want to
also
see it.
on
I
HBO.
love what's his face.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. It was a crazy. The last episode of that was like it made me go insane. It's
Awesome.
great. Worth it. Check it
Well,
out.
I'm gonna plug here my my mic's. There we go. My
What's going on?
I don't know. I need to get new cables. These were like $3 on Amazon. My other improv group,
Podcast.
my improv group called The Basement. We have a live podcast recording in October at the Eclectic Theater. It's at 11 p.m., which is going to be nuts. We're going to try to pack the theater.
Cool.
And so that's going to be a live podcast recording for that. And then personally, go to dragonsexcalendar.com, which the calendars are now in stock.
I've seen
yeah.
it.
Enter the code Spankatron at checkout for 10% off.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Free shipping, my friends. Yes.
Cool.
You might get a free little goodie in there too.
Some really beautiful commissioned paintings.
I really like. I want to hang it up at work.
Yeah, I don't think I can, but I'd like to.
I think some of them you have to really look to see what's going on, but some of them are pretty much like. Oh,
I mean,
that guy's
January
getting
straight up.
January is fucked up,
It's
dude.
pretty graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, thank you so much, guys, for coming on. I
Thank
love
you,
you
man.
guys.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
we
having
love
us.
You too.
You're
and,
welcome.
Everybody should also check out the last episode of the Basement Podcast featuring a weird 5-minute phone call.
5-minute
with me,
phone call from Jordan
who
Eskanazi.
I
yes.
thought I was supposed to play Richard Nixon at first, but then it didn't seem like it.
It didn't work.
But
Or
it was still
didn't,
good.
It didn't, I mean, it would just became something crazy.
And you can totally tell I've had alcohol too when you listen to it.
It's fantastic.
You hadn't. You had a beer though.
I'd like 2 beers, and that's a
Oh,
lot for
yeah.
old Jordo,
Yeah.
old Stoner
When
McGee
you
over
guys
here.
when you guys are in the shower and you're cleaning your buttholes, do you put your finger in there a little bit to get anything out, or do you just kind of like rub it down real quick?
Is this our final thing?
Question.
What was the question again? Do I put my finger in there?
A little bit.
I do.
Me too. Rach?
Oh, full fist.
Cool. I thought that about
Great.
you. Yeah.
Hashtag full fist.
Yeah.
Hashtag full fist.
Great.
Full hearts, full fists, don't die. What's that thing from the
Clear eyes, full hearts,
heart,
can't lose.
Full fist don't care. Boom.
Boom. All right. Awesome.
Black Lives Matter.
The reason I wanted to call is I wanted to talk to you about what went down with us the other day, and then kind of put a plea out there for anyone who has any work they need, kind of to give you help finding graphic design freelance work, because I know you're in a tough spot, and I wanted to put that on my podcast. I only get like about 100 listeners per episode, which isn't a lot, but I mean, maybe someone needs some design work. So like, what do you do? Like, what are you skilled at, and what can you offer people out there?
Right now, I'm offering complete websites, market packages for 30 days for $500. That includes the domain name and the logo. And if you want to pay an extra $100, I'll go ahead and do a 3D logo to help it pop out on paperwork and everything. That is I've actually been getting. In the past, I've actually had a lot of requests for, creating their logo in 3D, which proves sometimes challenging, but, they're satisfied with the way it looks on paper. And some businesses have integrated the 3D logo into their paperwork now.
Nice, dude.
Like letterhead, stuff like that.
So you're classically, like, you're pretty much a professional in 3D design work. So what's the program you use?
I use 3ds Max. I don't do any kind of character animation, but I do, like if you want to see how your house is going to look with the new add-on or with the paint, or if you're going to tear down a section of wall and kind of remodel the inside, I can recreate it in 3D before you start actually spending money.
Right, so you can do full 3D mock-ups of houses and shit. It's pretty much what you're saying.
Correct.
Right, so you could take if you wanted like an architect's blueprints and make like not necessarily super detailed, but you can build you could do a rendering of the house before they actually build it, things like that, right?
Yeah. Actually, the last modeling job I had for a house was from blueprints, and I took the blueprints, scanned them, and then imported it into the 3D program. And I actually built all the walls, all the shutters, all the cupboards, the light sockets, the light switches, and I actually connected to where you flip the switch and an actual light would come on.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Nice, dude.
Yeah, they wanted full detail, so that, I arranged it that way.
And you can do like little movies like that, the camera flowing through a house showing different angles and things like that, right?
Oh yeah, I can create a complete walkthrough. You click on, when you click the door, the door swings open. Then you can click either the left side of the screen or the right side, and it'll turn to that direction. And if you click in the center, it'll go forward a little bit.
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's a crazy valuable skill. I bet like architects would pay you to help them do a quick client render or something for a home. That's fucking awesome, dude. So what's...
I know if I had a somebody willing, because it's not cheap, you know.
Yeah.
For a complete render like that, I charge $50 an hour.
That's a pretty decent rate. Like Seattle graphic designers charge anywhere from $60 to $100 an hour, and then up from there. So $50 is actually a steal, especially for 3D work. 'Cause that's a specific skill that not a lot of people have.
Yeah, and it's like I said, I don't do like character animation or anything like that. I can animate, like a ceiling fan inside the home. I can make it turn.
Right. But you can build like bushes and trees if you need to, or you could build like cabinets and sinks and tables and doors, and you do full vehicle.
Yep.
You can do vehicles, you can do airplanes, cars, shit like that. So, okay, what about like vinyl? Still, you got a vinyl business, right?
Yes, I do, and a lot of my vinyl profits. A lot of people think I'm crazy. I'm hurting as a veteran. I hurt constantly all day, but it seems like the vinyl and the design stuff gives me peace and quiet of mind a little bit.
Yeah,
and
I feel
takes
that.
the pain away. So, my vinyl business is one. I can do integrated designs. I can do basic lettering, doors, windows, marine, like if you have a boat or a skidoo or something like that, marine craft, I can put the numbers in a fancy letter as long as it's legible and up to code. I did that for a friend of mine. He's a firefighter here in Spokane. He wanted his skidoo letters, his license number for his skidoo done in flaming kind of font. And so I found a flaming font, and we decided to go with it. And he says it's already lasted longer than his last set.
Nice, dude.
So,
what else can you do? Like with vinyl, you can do stickers and things like that?
Yeah, I do decals, stickers, and the kind of vinyl I use is adhesive. It's not the static cling type stuff. So once you stick it, it's going to stay stuck.
Right, I got you.
Unless you physically remove it with a razor blade and a little bit of patience off your vehicle. If you want to go, let's say you dent your car up and it smacks the side and you get it straightened out, but the decal's gone because of it, that's fine. It's no big deal. I can cut another one at half cost, and I already got the pattern in the design of the pattern in the computer, and all I got to do is cut it out and ship it to you, and you got it. I can ship anywhere in the world as long as it's not blacklisted by the United States as an exporter,
like North Korea or something. So what's going on with you physically? Like, tell us your story. Like you were in the military and you're a vet, and like what's that story? And then I know your dad recently passed, and your mom just had an accident, and you're having some major physical problems. So you're kind of in a tough spot, and you could really use people's help for any work or any business they could get your way, right?
Right. Right now, I've got a SSI and SSD claim, as well as a VA disability claim. I have a note from my primary care provider of how I should take care of my legs. Now, my legs have what's called peripheral neuropathy. That means I've got damaged nerve. There's no way you can fix it, so it's always going to be there, And me being on my feet for 2 hours and then having to raise my feet above my heart for 15 to 20 minutes every 2 hours, employers don't want to make those accommodations, so they don't hire me. I've got atrial fibrillation, which is also commonly known as AFib. The last time I had an AFib episode, my heart rate was 175 and my blood pressure was 78/46. The hospital told me that I was fortunate when I got in there and in time. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you on here. As far as my legs, if I don't take care of them, it can lead to sepsis, which is blood poisoning. Too much blood poisoning, and you get life's final result, which is death.
Right. So none of us want that to happen. Obviously, I've known you for going on 6 years. You and I went to school together at ITT, which is now defunct, thank God, and I hope I get my school loans forgiven. That would be fantastic. So
I've already been contacted by him, so yeah.
How can people help you? Like, is there anything that people can do? Like, I know that you're having trouble even paying rent at this point, and that's like a big stress in your life. And I'm sure the stress isn't helping your medical condition at all. Like, what do you need money wise in order to like get by like on a monthly basis? Like, what's your kind of the income you need to survive?
My rent is $575. My electricity is $75 on average. That's an average. It's like 40 during the summer and 150, 175 during the winter. And I have only internet. I don't have Comcast TV or Comcast phone. I have just internet, so I can provide tutoring lessons virtually and stuff like that to people who want it, and get hopeful extra business through the internet.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think. You also play WoW, and I'm trying to think if there's any way that we could monetize your WoW skills, and like people want their tunes leveled or anything. But that, my voice sounds way better. But I don't know if that is not even an option for you because of your condition.
Well, yeah, if I had like a wireless mouse and keyboard, that would make working with design stuff a lot easier. But right now, my immediate threat is in 9 days I'll be evicted, and if I don't come up with $575 for my rent for this month.
How do people? I mean, I'm gonna gift you. I'll gift you a keyboard and a mouse. I'll get that shipped out tomorrow. What is like? What can people do to help you out? Like, what's your email, your contact? Like, is there anywhere people can send money to help you? Obviously, you could create a Patreon account and people can just send you a little bit of money every month to help out. But really, like, you want to work for your fucking money. Like, you've never been someone who's asked for money. You've always said, "Hey, I need help. I need an opportunity." Anything you could do that could work from home that you could do for people.
My roommate right now, Robert. My roommate now, Robert. He's been my aide, angel in disguise. He's helped a tremendous amount, but with his wife in the Air Force getting out, they've got to start saving because this is where they want to call home, is Spokane.
Mm-hmm.
So, when he leaves in November, I'm going to be high and dry again. But as far as to answer your question, if they want to send any money, it would be to timothy.leu@gmail.com.
How do you spell your
PayPal
last name?
Address. LEU.
Okay.
But don't be surprised if I contact them and ask them, okay, what do you want in return?
Right.
Because that's the way I was raised. Don't get something for nothing.
Right.
If they want a decal or something,
any kind of design work,
window,
like you could do business cards or just, anything.
Yeah, if I can do two-sided business cards, and I can even put it in a 3D program to show you how it looks on both sides.
Mm-hmm. Cool, man. Well, hopefully this gets us. So timothy.leu@gmail.com. You're also on Facebook, right?
Yes. Facebook.com/Spokane Vinyls is my personal profile. And I also have the Facebook business page, Spokane Vinyls. Also, if they don't prefer email or via Facebook, they can contact me at 509-389-0608. And that is a cell phone. It's not paid by me. A buddy of mine got me the phone, so he pays the bill.
Nice. That's super nice of him. And then as far as like your turnaround time, if someone wants a business card or something designed, like, if someone does want to pay for 3D work, like what are you talking like time investment, do you think? Like if someone wants a house built or a logo in 3D with some movies made of it, like what are you thinking time wise?
Normally a animated logo usually takes about 3 hours. So at $50 an hour, you're looking at $150.
Okay.
If you already have your logo, it makes it go quicker, but I always do the 3 hours just to make safe, just to be on the safe side.
Right.
As far as a house, modeling it from blueprints, it could take up 80 hours.
Okay, that makes sense. And then you also build up, you do WordPress website development. You help people do that kind of stuff. And so you've got a wide array of skills. It's just a matter of getting the information out there. And obviously you'd have to work remotely because you are in Spokane, but you get stuff done really quickly. And I've worked with you before, and I know you as a person to be a super honorable and hardworking guy. And I hope that people listen to this and will like reach out and ask you for any type of work, because any amount of money. And the problem is that you can barely walk. Like, you have so many pictures of your legs, like they're super swollen. And I mean, even if anyone has any ideas for working from home, like I know I brought up medical billing. I'm not sure how that works and things like that. There are people who do make incomes from home that are enough to get by. And I'm sure that there's stuff that if any of you even have any ideas for Tim, not stupid ideas, like legitimate ideas that you know that work, that Tim could invest in the time. And Tim, I'm going to send you I'll send you a Bluetooth keyboard and a mouse. It should be there in the next couple days, and hopefully that'll help you out as far as getting on the web, and hopefully you and I could even play some WoW together.
Well, first I got to keep my place, and then I got to pay my electric bill, and then my Comcast bill, which is I'm behind 2 months on my Comcast. They want $150, so
yeah.
Yeah, you know, I might get my internet shut off by tomorrow. I don't know. So
okay.
Right now, you know, a lot of people don't believe it, but right now my life is in God's hands right now.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, prayers are going out to you. I'll post this in the next week. So this will be going up. I think this episode of the podcast is going to go up in a week. I'm going to put this at the end of the podcast because the beginning of the podcast, I do my intro, but people will listen to this.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll post it on Facebook so that I'll tag you in it as well. And yeah, I might even think about putting up a GoFundMe or something, or a Patreon. Look up Patreon. It's where people give you a certain amount of money per month, and it's like a subscription.
Yeah,
they're subscribing to you pretty much.
Yeah, I thought of doing a GoFundMe, but you know they don't accept PayPal, and that's the only way I can get paid now. Oh yeah, that's
stupid. PayPal is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Well,
so
I'm gonna go, but
I am bothered with that.
Okay. Well, honestly, we're all praying for you, and I hope that everything works out. And I mean, if someone were to give you some crazy amount of money, like if someone were to, like, what would it cost for you to live for a year without any worry? Like, your rent's $575. So if we do
my rent is $525 if paid before the 5th of each month.
So $525 times 12 is $6,300. That's your yearly rent.
Yeah, and my average electric bill, like I said, is about $75 a month. Okay. My Comcast is $45 a month, and that's for the high-speed business class internet because I do, I do a lot of video tutorials.
So
and,
$7,500 a year would be enough for you to live.
Oh yeah, easily.
Cool. All right. Well, let's try to get you $7,500 worth of work, which isn't really a lot in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like 35 people wanting websites.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. Well,
yeah.
Hey, best of luck to you, dude. And I will be in touch with you, and I'll let you know if anyone needs anything out there. I know I can vouch for Tim. Like his 3D work is insane, and any of you who need any kind of vinyl, it's pretty nuts. So yeah.
Yeah, as far as a generalized portfolio website, I'm trying to get it together. It's going to be timleu.com, TIMLEU.com, and there you'll see all my vinyl work. You'll see all my 3D work. You'll see everything that I've done.
Awesome, man. Well, cool. Well, thanks, Tim. I hope that everything works out for you, and I'll put this up. This will be up next week, okay?
Okay, just to let you know personally, Kelsey, that next Friday is most likely I'll be evicted.
Okay. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. I know you've lived there a while, and I know that the landlord likes you, so hopefully she gives you some...
He will. They like me as long as I pay.
Yeah, for sure. All right, dude. Well, I will talk to you later, okay?
Okay, take care. Thanks, Kels.
Yep, bye.